Yeah? We will do this now? Please? Okay. Right. Let's just go under the assumption that my begging has worked, and we'll get started. Pop this over here. Pop that over there. There we go. How is everybody doing this evening? This is... Okay. Tell you what I'll do. For those of you who don't know, the Forge is not only that, but it's also the main pub in Anvil, where everybody usually comes on a Thursday night. That's the night before everything kicks off. It's where people get absolutely wasted, and it's where most people will end up singing these kind of songs all night, or at least until someone gets bored and goes to bed. That's usually me. So I have collaborated some of the songs that are most commonly played, along with some of its Empire counterparts, and we'll try and sing as much as we can before my voice goes hoarse, even. We are outward bound from Kingston town with a heave-o-ho, and we'll heave the oar-wheel round and round. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Kingston town with a heave-o-ho, 'tis where we'll drink and sorrow drown. Good morning, ladies all. Them gals down south are free and gay with a heave-o-ho. 'Tis then we'll spend our hard-earned pay. Good morning, ladies all. We'll swing around, we'll have good fun with a heave-o-ho. And soon we'll be back on the homeward run. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Bristol town with a heave-o-ho, for the very last time we'll waltz around. Good morning, ladies all. With Paul and Meg and Sally too with a heave-o-ho. We'll drink and dance with a hullabaloo. Good morning, ladies all. So a long goodbye to all you dears with a heave-o-ho. Don't cry for us, don't waste your tears. Good morning, ladies all. Whew, right. This is usually what it starts with. Well, it doesn't start with this. It usually starts with one that we're going to do later on, but yay! For those of you who are in the chat and may know of other people who are also going to be probably interested in this, share it. I put a link up on Facebook. Use the link in the description up top. Share it around. Let's try and spread the love tonight. Where am I to go, me Johnnies? Where am I to go? Timmy way, hey, hey, high roll and go. Oh, where am I to go, me Johnnies? Where am I to go? For I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go? Oh, way up on that gallant yard, that's where you're bound to go. Timmy way, hey, hey, high roll and go. Oh, way up on that gallant yard, that's where you're bound to go. For I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go? Oh, way up on that gallant yard, and take the guns in. What? Take the gansel in, Timmy way, hey, hey, high roll and go. Oh, way up on the gallant yard, and take the gansel in. For I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go? You're bound away to Kingston town, that's where you're bound to go. Timmy way, hey, hey, high roll and go. You're bound away to Kingston town, that's where you're bound to go. For I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go? Fucking hell, it's Gallant and Gansel just throw me off every time. Okay, what we got next? I've got my set list here. It's not really changed much since last time. I've tried to add a couple more in and reshuffle where is needed. Looks like it's Woodpile. Way down south where the cocks do crow, way down in Florida, then girls all dance to the old banjo and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rollin' the whole world round. That fine gullah mine's on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Oh, what can you do in Tampa Bay, way down in Florida, but give them pretty girls all your pay, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rolling the whole world round. That fine gullah mine's on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. We'll roll them high and we'll roll them low, way down in Florida. We'll roll them up and away we'll go, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rolling the whole world round. That fine gullah mine's on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Oh, Ralston Buster is the cry, way down in Florida. A sailor's wage is never high, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rolling the whole world round. That fine gullah mine's on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Oh, one more pull and that will do, way down in Florida, for we're the boys to kick her through, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rolling the whole world round. That fine gullah mine's on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Awesome. I did just remember that the new link has not yet been posted to the Facebook group. So if you'll give me a couple of seconds, speak amongst yourselves, guys, speak amongst yourselves, and we'll get that stuck in hopefully very, very soon. For anyone else who was wondering why the fuck it's not coming up. There it is. Whew. So I think we might have Brad in here. Definitely Brad in here now. So I'll pop down here. Edit the post. Whack in the correct one. Save. Proceed. I will also now we'll go to Old Maui. And we'll turn off the notifications because we don't want all that jazz in here with us. So, it's a damn tough life full of toil and strife we whalermen undergo. And we don't give a damn till the day is done how hard the winds do blow. For we're homeward bound from the Arctic round with a good ship taut and free. And we don't give a damn till we drink our rum with the girls of Old Maui. Rolling down to Old Maui, me boys, rolling down to Old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic rounds, rolling down to Old Maui. Once more we sail with a northerly gale towards our island home. Our mainmast sprung, our whaling done, and we ain't got far to roam. For 6 hellish months we passed away on the cold Kamchatka Sea. But now we're bound from the Arctic rounds, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic rounds, rolling down to old Maui. Once more we sail with a northerly gale through the ice and wind and rain. Them coconut froms, the tropical shores, we'll soon shall see again. Our stun-sailed booms are carried away, what care we for that sound? A living gale is after us, thank God we're homeward bound. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic rounds, rolling down to old Maui. How soft the breeze through the island trees, now the ice is far astern. Them native mates, them tropical glades is awaiting our return. Even now their big brown eyes look out, hoping some fine day to see our baggy sails running for the gales, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic rounds, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic rounds, rolling down to old Maui. Where is it? It's one we soon shall see again. It is fucking difficult, especially after saying short. Cool. All right. What I may do as well is possibly something a little unorthodox, but we'll work on it. I will try and go off the set list and do something that I kind of just fancy playing. Or singing, I should say. I have everything else set up and dandy. So, let's see. There it is. Actually, I will need some lyrics. Give me a sec. There we go. Whoa. Right. So, I can go Eliza Lee. I'm thinking of going Eliza Lee because we don't half like Eliza Lee. Well, I think we do. I like to think we do anyway. But what I'm going to try, because most people that I talked to last time enjoyed watching it on YouTube, but also kind of thought it was a bit weird. So I'm going to try both at a time. I've pre-set up Twitch just in case. And I'm too frightened to do a post on... yeah, it's already set up. Cool. I'm too frightened to do a post on the Empire page, so I'm just going to press go live. Yeah, confirm and go live. So we'll go for that at the same time. Yep. And and I will keep the chat for said live stream on my phone. See, we've literally thought of everything here. Liza Lee. Oh, the finest ship that you will find is Ho-way, ho, are you most done? She's the Margaret Evans of the Blue Star Line. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run till me hair a jig and a jaunting gun. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Liza Lee all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. Oh, we're outward bound from the West Street Pier. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Galway Shale and Liverpool beer. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run till me hey rig a jig and a jaunting gun. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Liza Lee all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. And when we're out in New York town, ho-way, ho, are you most done? We'll dance those Bowery girls around. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run till me hey rig a jig and a jaunting gun. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Liza Lee all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. Oh, the Margaret Evans of the Blue Star Line. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? She's never a day behind the time. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run till me hey rig a jig and a jaunting gun. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Liza Lee all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. And when we're back in Liverpool town, ho-way, ho, are you most done? We'll stand just whiskies all around. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run till me hey rig a jig and a jaunting gun. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Liza Lee all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the bullshine run. Fuck. All right. I think there's only still one of you watching, but that's okay. We're going to persevere and get through it. No, it's just me. I'm streaming to myself. All right. Same for me as for them. Farewell and adieu to you, Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you, ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail for old England, but we hope very soon we shall see you again. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas, until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues. We hove our ship to, with the wind to southwest, boys. We hove our ship to, deep soundings to take. 'Twas 45 fathom with a white sandy bottom, so we squared our main yard and up channel did make. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas, until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues. The first land we made was called the Dead Man. Next Ramehead off Plymouth, off Portland the White. We sailed by Beachy, by Fairlight and Dungeness, till we came abreast to the Southforthern Light. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the South Seas, until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues, and the signal was made for the Grand Fleet to anchor, all in the Downs at night for to lie. Then it stand by your stoppers, steer clear, you shank painters, haul up your clew garnet, let tacks and sheets fly. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the South Seas, until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Oceans to Scilly is 35 leagues. Now let every man drink off his full bumper, and let every man drink off his full glass. We'll drink and be jolly and drown melancholy. Singing, here's to the health of each true-hearted lass. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the South Seas until we strike soundings in the Channel of Old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues. Whew. Getting through it slowly but surely. Gruel Wars. Oh god, I've got to slow this one down. I remember cocking it up last time. A recruiting sergeant came our way from the inn near town at the close of day. He said, "My Johnny, you're a fine young man. Would you like to march along behind a military band with a scarlet cloak and a fine cocked hat and a musket at your shoulder? The shilling he took and he kissed a book. Oh, poor Johnny, what'll happen to ya?" The recruiting sergeant marched away from the inn near town at the close of day. Johnny came to with half a ring. He was off to be a soldier to go fighting for the king. In a far-off war, in a far-off land, to face the foreign soldier. But how will you fare in his lead in the air? Oh, poor Johnny, what'll happen to ya? Well, the sun rose high on a barren land where the thin red line met a military stand. There was slingshot, chain shot, grape shot too, swords and bayonets thrusting through. Poor Johnny fell, but the day was won, and the king is grateful to ya. But your soldiering's done and they're sending you home. Oh, poor Johnny, what'll happen to ya? They said he was a hero and not to grieve for the two ruined legs and the empty sleeves. They sat him down and they took him home and set him down with a military pension and a medal from the crown. But you haven't an arm, you haven't a leg, the enemy nearly slew ya. You'll have to go on the streets and beg. Oh, poor Johnny, what'll happen to ya? A recruiting sergeant came our way from the inner town at the close of day. He said, "My Johnny, you're a fine young man. Would you like to march along behind a military band with a scarlet cloak and a fine cocked hat and a musket at your shoulder? The shilling he took and he kissed the book. Oh, poor Johnny, what'll happen to ya? Oh, Polly, love, oh, Polly, the rout has now begun. And we must go a-marching to the beating of a drum. Come dress yourself all in your best and come along with me. I'll take you to the cruel wars in high Germany. Oh, Harry, dearest Harry, might well what I do say. My feet, they are so tender, and I cannot march away. Besides, my dearest Harry, I am with child by thee, not fitted for the cruel wars in high Germany. I'll buy you a horse, my love, and on it you shall ride, and all of my delight shall be walking at your side. You'll stop at every alehouse and drink when we are dry. Be true to one another, get married by and by. Oh, cursed be the cruel wars that ever they should rise, and out of merry England pressed many a man likewise. They took our Harry from her, likewise her brothers three, and sent them to the cruel wars in high Germany. Whew. I also do requests. If it's on the set list, I'll get to it. If it's not on the set list, I'll try my best from Google. Hi, Della. I miss it too. Don't worry. I'm still going to keep singing no matter what happens. Thank you for tuning in. You're far too kind for your own good. I've told you that once before. I hope you know that. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Oh, we are. Interesting. I got that wrong. Yeah, I'm way ahead. Okay. Shit, this is the party piece. This one's Roll the Old Chariot, which means that there's a lot of Empire verses that we've put in. Most of the times I'll do about 8 or 9, and then other people will do about 14, 15. I've got 19 here. So one of them's out of date. There's a Liga on the Throne. It was. We'll see how well it goes. Will it be all right if the wind were in our sails? Would it be all right if the wind were in our sails? Would it be all right if the wind were in our sails? And we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Well, another drop of mead couldn't do us any harm. Well, another drop of mead couldn't do us any harm. And another drop of mead couldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Well, a treaty with the Druge couldn't do us any harm. Well, a treaty with the Druge couldn't do us any harm. Well, the treaty with the Druge couldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Well, the whole of Wintermark couldn't do us any harm. Well, the whole of Wintermark couldn't do us any harm. Well, the whole of Wintermark couldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Well, another conclave vote couldn't do us any harm. Well, another conclave vote couldn't do us any harm. Well, another conclave vote couldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind. Sorry. And we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and they all hang on behind. Well, all 7 Urizeni couldn't do us any harm. Well, all 7 Urizeni couldn't do us any harm. Well, all 7 Urizeni couldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. On a dueling with the Jotun couldn't do us any harm. On a dueling with the Jotun couldn't do us any harm. On a dueling with the Jotun couldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. I think we got one more in us. Let's see. Disagreeing with the God team couldn't do us any harm. Disagreeing with the God team couldn't do us any harm. Disagreeing with the God team couldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. And we all hang on behind. That one takes it out of me. Oh, what's happening? We'll persevere. Whoopsie. Now we are ready to sail for the Horn. Way, hey, roll and go. Our boots and our gloves, boys, are all in the pond. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a polo, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stored. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh. Mount the stout capstan and heave with a will. Way, hey, roll and go. Soon we'll be driving away down the hill to me rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a polo, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stored to me rollicking randy dandy, oh. Soon we'll be warping her out through the locks. Way, hey, roll and go, where the pretty young girls all come down in flocks to me rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a polo, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stored to me rollicking randy dandy, oh. We're outward bound for Vallejo Bay. Way, hey, roll and go. Get cracking, me lads, it's a hell of a way to me rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a polo, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stored to me rollicking randy dandy, oh. Getting loads of spit in my mouth and I don't know why. Let's see. At least I've been practicing this time. Yeah. Next one's Bonnie Ship the Diamond. Originally done by the Corries, I think, wasn't it? The Diamond is a ship, me lads, from Davis Strait we're bound. The quay it is all garnished with bonny lasses round. Captain Thompson gives the orders to sail the ocean wide, where the sun it never sets, me lads, no darkness dims the sky. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship the Diamond goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship the Diamond goes a-fishing for the whale. Along the quay of Peterhead the lasses stand around, with the shores all pulled around them and the salt is running down. Now don't you weep, my bonny lass, though you'll be left behind, for the rose will grow on Greenland's ice before we change our minds. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship the Diamond goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship the Diamond goes a-fishing for the whale. Here's a health to the Resolution, likewise Eliza Swan. 3 cheers for the Battle of on... 3 cheers for the battler on Montrose and the Diamond Ship of Fame. We wear the trousers of the white and jackets of the blue. When we get back to Peterhead, we'll have sweethearts anew. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a fishing for a whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a fishing for the whale. It will be bright both day and night when Greenland lads come hame. Our ship full up me oil lads and money to our name. We'll make the cradles for to rock and the blankets for to tear. And every lass in Peterhead sing hush-a-bye, my dear, for it's cheer up, ye lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, ye lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a fishing for the whale. Ha. All right. I'm going to take a very, very quick break. All right, I'm back. Go straight into Northwest Passage. Ah, for just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wild and savage, and make the Northwest Passage to the sea. Westward from the Davis Strait, 'tis there 'twas said to lie, the sea route to the Orient, for which so many died. Seeking gold and glory, leaving weathered, broken bones, and a long forgotten lonely cairn of stone. Ah, for just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wild and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. 3 centuries thereafter I take passage overland, in the footsteps of brave Kelso, where his sea of flowers began. Watching cities rise before me, then behind me sink again. This tardiest explorer driving hard across the plain. Ah, for just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wild and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. And through the night, behind the wheel, the mileage clicking west, I think upon Mackenzie, David Thompson, and the rest, who cracked the mountain ramparts and did show a path for me to race the roaring Fraser to the sea. Ah, for just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wild and savage, and make a northwest passage to the sea. How then am I so different from the first man through this way? Like men, like them, I left a settled life, I threw it all away to seek a northwest passage and the call of many men, to find there but the road back home again. Ah, for just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wild and savage, and make a northwest passage to the sea. Ah, for just one time I would take the northwest passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wild and savage, and make a northwest passage to the sea, and make a northwest passage to the sea. Whew. I finally found you. I was looking for Twitch and got very confused. Yes, I tried to do it on Twitch at the same time, but the camera can only be used once, as can the mic. So I can't do them both at the same time, which does suck. But yeah, it's just you guys. It's just us three. We're just chilling at the moment. Oh yeah, shit. So I was frantically digging through the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag soundtrack because I know there's a load of fucking songs on there that are fantastic. And I found William Taylor. And I have the lyrics written down in this book for reasons unknown, so I'm going to fucking sing it. William Taylor was a brisk young sailor, full of heart and full of play, till his mind he did uncover to a youthful lady gay. 24 British sailors met him on the King's Highway, as he went for to be married, pressed he was and sent away. For-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-did-a-row, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-day, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-did-a-row, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-day. Sailors' clothing she put on, and went aboard a man of war. And pretty little fingers, long and slender, they were smeared with pitch and tar. On that ship there was a battle, she among the rest did fight. The wind blew off her silvered buttons, her breast exposed, all both snowy white. For-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-did-a-row, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-day, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-did-a-row, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-day. When the captain did discover, he said, "Fair maid, what brought you here?" "Sir, I'm seeking William Taylor, pressed he was by you last year." "Well, if you rise up in the morning, early at the break of day, then you'll spy young William Taylor walking with his lady gay." For-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-did-a-row, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-day, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-did-a-row, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-day. She rose early in the morning, early at the break of day. Here she spied young William Taylor walking with his lady gay. Ha! She procured a pair of pistols on the ground where she did stand. There she shot poor William Taylor and the lady at his right hand. For-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-did-a-row, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-day, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-did-a-row, for-a-dir-a-dum, dor-a-day-ri-day. That chorus is probably the most phlegm-inducing I think I've ever heard. I know why. It's because I got these enchiladas right here and they're screaming at me. But no, we must persevere. Barrett's. Actually, I don't know. Is it worth sharing this link again? I did it once, but I'm not too sure anyone saw it. Let me see here. Give me a 2-second thing whilst I can also catch my breath. Oh, that's the ding of someone tagging. Oh God, thank you, Gabby. Thank you. Oh goodness, that'll do it. I don't think anyone saw it on my end. So I take requests as well, just in case if you fancy one that you haven't heard for a while, or you don't think I've got, I'll let you know if I've got it. People are looking on Facebook and Twitch. Oh dear. Whoopsie doopsie. Oh yes, of course, because Twitch has been a poo. Right. Oh, the year was 1778. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. A letter of marque came from the king to the scummiest vessel I've ever seen. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fight no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, well, Sid Barrett, cried the town, how I wish I was in Sherbrooke now, for 20 brave men or fishermen who would make for him the Antelope's crew, God damn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold, we'd fight no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, the Antelope sloop was a sickening sight. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. She the list to port and her sails in rags, and the cook in scuppers with the skaggers and jags. God damn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold. We'd fight no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. It's the first time I've done that. On the king's birthday we put to sea. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. We were 91 days from Montego Bay, pumping like madmen all the way. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fight no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. On the 96th day we sailed again. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. When a bloody great Yankee hove in sight, with a crack 4-pounders we were made to fight. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fight no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, the Yankee lay low down with gold. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. She was broad and fat and loose in the stays, but to catch her to the Antelope 2 whole days. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fight no guns, shed no tears. No, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Then at length we stood 2 cables away. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Our cracked 4-pounders made an awful din, but with one fat ball the Yank stoved us in. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fight no guns, shed no tears. No, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, the Antelope shook and pitched on her side. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Barrett was smashed like a bowl of eggs, and the main truck carried off both my legs. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fight no guns, shed no tears. No, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. So here I lay in my 23rd year. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. It's been since years that we sailed away, and I just made Halifax yesterday. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fight no guns, shed no tears. No, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, that third stanza though, I managed to get it. I am happy. Yes, we did it. Did it. Dyslexic ass, can't even read my own fucking writing. Hi, Keza. Oh, dearie me. All right, next one, Santiana. There's two versions of this. I like one that's El Pony Pisador version, but this one's also good. Let me just check. I've got a couple of songs that I need to get lyrics for. I think only one coming up. Oh, that's a way away. Fuck it. Do it on the day. Do it on the day. Oh, Santiana, gain the day away, Santiana. Poor Leon of the West, they say, along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go, away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. She's a fast clipper ship and a bully good crew. Away, Santiana, and an old salt yank for a captain too. Along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. Santiana fought for gold, away, Santiana. Around Cape Horn through the ice and snow, along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go, away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. 'Twas on the field of Monte del Rey, away, Santiana. Well, both his legs got blown away along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go, away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. It was a fierce and bitter strife, away, Santiana. The General Taylor took his life along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go, away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. Santiana, now we'll mourn, away, Santiana. We left him buried off Cape Horn, along the plains of Mexico. Whoa! I've been working all this time, not really on practicing, but just breath control, and it is getting slightly better in some ways, getting worse on others. Forgive me if you pick up on that. All right. Shit, I've gone through more than half of my set list already. Well, shit. I do requests. If you can think of something that you want to have performed, if I've done it already, I may do it again. If not, it's something else that I can go through Google and we'll just breeze through. Breathing is hard, yes. It's something I've been doing all my life, and yet I still can't get quite the hang of. Let's see. Next one is Holloway Joe. When I was just a little lad, or so me mommy told me, away, Holloway, well, Holloway Joe, that if I didn't kiss the girls, me lips would grow mouldy. Away, Holloway, well, Holloway Joe, away, ho, Holloway, well, Holloway together. Away, Holloway, well, Holloway Joe. Away, ho, haul away, we'll haul for better weather. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. I used to have a Dornish girl, but she got fat and lazy. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. But now I've got a Corkish girl, and she just drives me crazy. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. Away, ho, haul away, we'll haul away together. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. Away, ho, haul away, we'll haul for better weather. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. Oh, Louis was the king of France before the revolution. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. But then he got his head chopped up when he spoiled his constitution. Away, all away, we'll haul away, Joe. Away, oh, haul away, we'll haul away together. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. Away, all away, we'll haul for better weather. Away, all away, we'll haul your way, Joe. I'll get that right. You call yourself a second mate, you can't tie a bowling. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. You can't even stand up straight when the pack of cheese are rolling. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. Away, haul away, we'll haul away together. Away, haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. Away, fuck. All away, we'll haul for better weather. Away, all away, we'll all away, Joe. Well, now can't you see the black clouds are gathering? Away, all away, we'll all away, Joe. Well, now can't you see the storm clouds are rising? Away, all away, we'll all away, Joe. Away, all away, we'll all away together. Away, all away, we'll all away, Joe. Away, all away, we'll all for better weather. Away, all away, we'll all away, Joe. What possessed my mind to do that? I've got no fucking clue. Do I know the Captain's Wife's Lament? I do not. Let's have a look. Give me a little bit of a break as well. Is it to the tune of something? Because I can. There's a bit of a. There's a bit of a tune in it. I could do it to the tune of something else, but I've got the lyrics up here. If you can let me know, we'll get through that. Let's see. Oh shit. I say oh shit because I remember last time I so horrifically fucked this up. It's Rattling Bog time. I know you don't know it's not the filk sources of things. It's more like it's the tune. What does the tune sound like? And if I can get the tune sounding stuff, in fact, you know what? Fuck it. What I'm gonna do is take a couple of seconds here to just listen to what it sounds like.
After 15 months at sea, the captain hit the tavern with his crew of 53. After drinking up their pay, they staggered through the town. But all the inns and public houses turned the sailors down.
Okay, it's going to be like that, is it? All over the place. First it's slow, second it's fast. All right. I'll work on that. But what I will do is I will get up secondary lyrics for the Rattling Bog, because I've got the lyrics down, but I've written it in such a way that it is so apocalyptically confusing that it won't get any easier if I read it from this. So, all right, let's try this Paul in the Storm, Captain's one. The ship sailed into harbor after 15 months at sea. The captain hit the tavern with his crew of 53. After drinking up their pay, they staggered through the town. But all the inns and public houses turned the sailors down. The captain said, "Fear not, my lads, you can all come with me. I live just round the corner and you can all stay there for free." But when the captain's wife awoke upon the break of day, they said you can hear her wailing clear. They say that you could hear her wailing clear of Botany Bay. She said there's seamen all around the bed. She said there's seamen all around the bed and seamen on the floor. Seamen in the bathroom and behind the closet door. The seamen in the fireplace and seamen in the hall. The living room is carpeted with seamen wall to wall. There's seamen in the entryway and seamen on the stair. And worst of all, there's seamen down in my underwear. There's some behind the larder and beneath the table too. I do believe your seamen got into my Irish stew. There's seamen here in front of me and seamen in the rear. My God, there's even seamen hanging from the chandelier. There's seamen from the windowsill and seamen in the yard. The seamen even left a stain upon the St. Bernard. Although I am a patient wife, 'tis more that I can bear, to waking up in the morning with semen in your hair. I ne'er do wish to see you. These darken up my doors, so clean up all your semen and come round here. Come round my way no more. So clean up all your semen and come round my way no more. Fuck's sake. Of all people who would have had filth everywhere and not have told me years ago when I was writing this book, filth. I'm shocked and appalled, frankly. That's like the Good Ship Venus. I'm not going to do that one, by the way. It's YouTube. I can't get away with that. I kind of just went into, what's it called? Christmas at Sea, the tune to that, because that sounded kind of similar. Right. Twig, nest, egg, bird, feather, flea. Okay, right. I found the correct lyrics for the next one. Gezer is pure, Kerry is filth. All right. So, for this version of the Rattling Bog, it's going to be bog to hole. It's going to be bog, hole, tree, branch, twig, nest, egg, chick, feather, flea. No, because then that's fucking... Wait. Tree, limb, branch, twig, nest, egg, bird, feather. That will work better. And then flea, maybe. Fuck it. We'll figure it out. I'll start real fucking slow, though, because Jesus wept. It's going to be a fun one. Are we ready, everybody? Because I'm sure as hell not. Oh, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley. Oh, ho, oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley. Oh, in that bog there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree. tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh ho, roll the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh ho, roll the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, and on that tree there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh ho, roll the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh ho, roll the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, and on that limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch on the limb and the tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh ho, roll the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh ho, roll the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh. And on that branch there was a twig, a wet twig, a rattling twig on the branch and the branch and the limb and the lee and the tree and limb on the tree and the bog down in the valley. Oh, we'll get it. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, and on that twig there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, a nest on the twig and the branch and the limb and the tree and the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, and in that nest there was an egg, a rare egg, a rattling egg in the nest and the twig and the branch and the limb and the tree and the tree and the hole and the bog down in the valley. Oh, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, and on that egg there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird on the egg and the nest and the twig and the branch and the limb and the tree and the hole and the bog down in the valley. Oh, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, hey, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, and on that bird there was a feather, a rare feather, a rattling feather on the bird and and the egg, the nest and the twig and the branch and the limb and the tree and the hole and the bog down in the valley. Oh, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, hey, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, I'm gonna take some water now. Holy shit. Last one. And on that feather was a flea, a rare flea, a rattling flea, free and feather and the bird and the egg, the nest and the twig and the branch and the limb and the tree and the hole and the bog down in the valley. Oh, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, hey, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, hey, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, and the bog down in the valley. Oh. I count that as a win. I count that as a fucking win. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, God. I need to rewrite so many of these. In fact, I did. I started, but obviously all of these songs are handwritten. So takes a lot of time. Of all the trees that grow so fair, O dingle unto a dawn, greater are none beneath the sun than oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Oak of the clay made many a day, or ever a nest began. Ash of the Leam was a lady at home when Brute was an outlaw man. Thorn of the Down saw New Troy town, from which was London born. Witless here by the ancient tree of oak and ash and thorn. Oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. You that is old in churchyard mould, he breathes a mighty bow. All the first shoes do wise men choose, and beach for cups also. For when you have killed, and your bullet is spilled, and your shoes are clean outworn, Back ye must speed for all that you need in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Elam he hate of mankind of weight, of till ever a gust be laid, to drop the limb on the head of him that any way trusts a shade. But whether a lad be sober or sad, or mellow with ale from the horn, he'll take no wrong when he lieth along neath oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Oh, do not tell the priest our plight, or he would call it a sin. But we've been out in the woods all night, a conjuring summer in. We bring good news by word of mouth, good news for cattle and corn. Now as the sun comes up from the south, neath oak and ash and thorn, sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all of the midsummer's morn. England shall bide till one judgment tide, nigh oak and ash and thorn. There's a lot more of that song that I forget exists, like the first stanza and everything else after that. All right. So now we've got that, because that was a loose page. How we all doing? We hanging in there? Fucking hope so. Otherwise, it's just me singing myself, isn't it? I've not heard that last one before. What's it called? It's called Oak and Ash and Thorn. I think it's very old, considering I heard a newer version of it very recently, and instead of Elam he hateth mankind and waiteth, it was Elif he hate mankind and wait. But, you know, yeah, you should have guessed a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. In South Australia. Sorry. All right. In South Australia I was born, heave away, haul away. In South Australia round Cape Horn we're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia. And I walked out this morning fair, heave away, haul away. 'Twas there I met Miss Nancy Blair. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia. I shook her off, I shook her up and I shook her down. Heave away, haul away. I shook her round and round the town. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia. I run her all night and I run her all day. Heave away, haul away. I run her until we've sailed away. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, we're rolling kings, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia. There ain't but one thing grieves my mind. Heave away, haul away, to leave Miss Nancy Blair behind. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia. And as we wallop around Cape Horn, heave away, haul away. Oh, wish to God you've never been born. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia. In South Australia, my native land, heave away, haul away, full of rocks and thieves and fleas and sand. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away, all the way you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. I wish I was on Australia's stand. Heave away, all the way with a bottle of whiskey in my hand. We're bound for South Australia. All the way, you rolling kings. Heave away, all the way, all the way you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. Whew. I am starting to get one hell of a headache. I think the neighbors are too. Next one's Lever Johnny Lever, I think. And then we get into the weird stuff. Actually, I dunk this slightly further down. See, this is now the perfect time for a reshuffling of the set list. I thought I heard the old man say, "Lever, Johnny, lever, tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Lever, Johnny, lever, oh, lever, Johnny, lever, for the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Lever, Johnny, lever, she shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Lever, Johnny, lever, oh, lever, Johnny, lever, for the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. I hate to sail on this rotten tub. Lever, Johnny, lever, no grog allowed and rotten grub, and it's time for us to leave her. Lever, Johnny, lever, oh, lever, Johnny, lever, for the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. We swear by our oath for want of more. Lever, Johnny, lever, but now we'll through, so we'll go on shore, and it's time for us to leave her. Lever, Johnny, lever, oh, lever, Johnny, lever, for the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Lever, Johnny, lever, oh, lever, Johnny, lever, for the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Okay. Woo. All right, let's see. Oh, I like this one. Not saying that I don't like any of the other ones, but, you know, this one is special. This one is called Roll Down. And it's nice, it's pretty, and I like it. Ye ladies of Plymouth, we bid you goodbye. Roll down. We'll rock you and roll you again by and by. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. The anchor's away and the sails are unfurled. Roll down. We're bound for to sail her halfway round the world. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. We will roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. I heard it. In the deep Bay of Biscay, the seas do run high. Roll down. Them poor weary transports, they'd wish they could die. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. When the great southern whales on our quarter do spout, roll down. Them poor weary transports will goggle and shout. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. When we at last draw near Australia's shores, woe down. Them poor weary transports so long for the land. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And when we set sail for the old England shores, roll down. The poor stranded transports will see them no more. Walk around, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. You could stop sweating now, chat. Oh, goodness gracious. Next one, I think, is going to be his health. I'm just getting up the lyrics for it because I am unprepared. Actually, I was prepared, and then everything crashed. You think Plymouth, you expect the worst. It's not that bad. It is, yeah, Plymouth Hoe. Oh, God. Right. Kind friends and companions, come join me in rhyme. Come lift up your voices in chorus with mine. Come lift up your voices, oh grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the dear lass that I love so well. For her style and her beauty, sure none can excel. There's a smile on her countenance as she sits on my knee. There's no man in this wide world as happy as me. Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Did I change key there? Our ship lies at anchor. She's ready to dock. I wish her safe landing without any shock. If ever I should meet you by land or by sea, I will always remember your kindness to me. Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. It's okay. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. I'm fairly sure I think I went up a little bit. Oh, it's always that song as well. Mary. And I think I started at Mary. Just put a little bit of capo in my voice box. All right. So we got 2 songs left, I think. Maybe 3. 2 officially, 1 extra that I'm planning. If you don't know this, my good friend Marcus wrote it. And it's almost become a staple. It's a very obvious filk of a song. You'll know it. It's called Wolfric's Mum. Wolfric's mum has got it going on. Actually, I'm going to lower that down already because I know it's going to go higher. Wolfric's mum has got it going on. 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 Wolfric, can I come over after school? After school, we can hang around with the hang with the Thule. Did your mum get back from the Dubtrake trip? Dubtrake trip. Is she there, or is she trying to give me the slip? Give me the slip. You know I'm not the Steiner boy that I used to be. I'm all suck up now, baby, can't you see? Wolfric's mum has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Wolfric, can't you see? I can't wait until E3. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Wolfric's mum. Wolfric's mum has got it going on. Wolfric's mum has got it going on. Wolfric, do you remember when we killed Verlon? Killed Verlon. Your mum came out with a horn helmet on. Helmet on. I can tell she liked me from the way she stared. Way she stared. And in the way she said, "You Mr. Husk over there. Husk over there. And I know that you think it's just a fantasy. But like your dad's old sword, your mom could use a guy like me. Wolfric's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Wolfric, can't you see? I can't keep the song I see. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Wolfric's mom. Wolfric's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Wolfric, can't you see? I can't wait until E3. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Wolfric's mom. Whoa, Wolfric's mom. Whoa, Wolfric, can't see? I can't keep the song I see. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Wolfric's mom. It's yours, Marcus. That's all of you, buddy. Good job. Oh, good heavens, good heavens, good heavens. It's come to that time in the evening where there can only really be one extra song that we could do. Almost Heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old here, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. All my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear a voice in the morning, she calls to me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads. Well, shit. Well, shit, we have come to pretty much the end of the stream, to be honest. I have one more song planned, and it involves a guitar, and it's one that it's kind of icy, so I don't tend to do it very often. When I do, it's, you know, I think I wrote it originally for E1 when we found out it'd been cancelled. So I'll do it. I'll do it this, and then I think we'll end. But thank you, everyone, for rocking up. Thank you mostly because I'm shit at sharing things and getting it done on time. I did everything last minute because I've been working my ass off. But hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this. It's going to be on YouTube. So you can watch this one. You can watch the last one if you fancy. Feel free. I'm just glad you guys were here for it because my God, have I needed to sing. It's gotten to this point where I just need to get it out of me. Otherwise, I'm going to explode. This has been excellent. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, mate. We'll do this one, and then I'll call it a night. I'll be in Discord maybe later on if anyone fancies to talk. But for now, see you later. A day will dawn when we can all roam, when we can all roam our ways. Oh shit. There we go. And with our paths we cross this land, we cross this land for home. Then we'll all raise our voices, a song in our hearts. We'll drink and laugh and dance our dance till we run the trots again. There'll be fucking hell, cheering and calling. No more sadness and mourning till we run the trots again. When we have our feet on the ground, the world makes more sense all around. 'Cause you're not. There'll be pleasure and drinking, no more stress and overthinking, till we run the trots again. Need some work, evidently. Thank you guys ever so much for joining me. And hopefully, I won't have to do another one of these bloody things, and we'll see each other in the field and do it proper like, eh? Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Yes.